You fuck with Troy and Jerry?
Of course I do, you fool. What about you? Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
Oh boy, I love this show. Does anyone else here fuck with Troy and Jerry?
I have been a big fan since the beginning. Do you fuck with Troy and Jerry?
I love this show so much. Is it time to start yet?
Let's start the show.
Hey there, everybody. It's Troy and Jerry back with another episode of Vape News and other good shit shenanigans for a Friday night vape session in the community. Brought to you by Planet of the Vapes. Here we are.
Troy, that's how you intro, baby. I love that shit.
I gotta do that every single week.
Aw, damn. All right, no worries, man. I got my buddy here with me, man.
Whoa!
Figured I'd show him to you guys again. We got everything's fine here in Florida, in Jacksonville, anyhow, with the hurricane. We made out fine, and but a lot of my family in Tampa, including this guy, are refugees right now up in my house. So I got like 4 extra people and 3 extra pets, including this guy. So anyhow, man, thought I'd bring him up, make sure you guys got to see him because he's never here anymore. I just get to see him when I go to Tampa. So anyhow, Percy says hi, guys.
Percy looks like he missed this position. He missed us. He missed being on the show.
Bro, he got here and acted like he'd never miss a beat, man. Like, I mean, he went right back to his old routines. Every time I sat down, he was right next to me, getting some love. He was sleeping in our bed. Wants me to follow him into here. He was looking forward to this, I think. He doesn't get these belly rubs like he used to. Get them belly rubs.
I missed the belly rubs.
Yeah, right.
Never get them anymore either.
Right? But good to see you, Troy, man. Happy Friday, Big Daddy.
Happy Friday. Dude, it's been a wild afternoon. Like I thought at one point I'm like, oh, I got like 5 hours to do all my things and everything is cool, and then the dog peed on the floor, and then my wife was like, hey, go get some lunch, and then the car was out of gas, and I was like, whoa, now I'm 5 minutes late for the show. Like it's been a ride.
It wasn't me this time, guys. It was not my internet.
It was me.
I'm on fiber now, motherfucker.
Is it fast? You liking it?
So far, so good, man. Yeah, no real problems, no outages. It was one night we woke up and we had to reset the router, but otherwise we're fine. So I kept the old cellular just as a backup for a couple of weeks to see if I needed it. So.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you have something to look at some boobs or something when you need some internets, right?
Yeah, for sure, baby.
Gotta download emails and areolas. You want to start with a bowl before we do our stuff? Like I feel like.
Do you want a bowl or a dab, or what do you want to do?
I don't have any dabs at the moment,
Okay.
so if we combust tonight, you're gonna have to be dabbing for 2. I don't
Right?
I don't have dabbage cabbage.
I could do that. Well, let me see if I can do this with him, or if he's gonna have to get down. We'll see how you hang out here. Nah, you go for it. But you never were any good at hanging out with me while I vape. Yeah, chat. What's up in the chat, man? You guys want to do a bowl with us, man? Let's get going here. What do you guys? Let me let him out. Where you guys tell us what your vape.
Yeah, I think we're definitely doing bowls. Kick the show off with a little bowl. I always got my ace going. I did some swapperoos this week doing the Mercury. But then I took it back downstairs.
Say that again? You did what?
I said I had a couple days with the Mercury from Cannabis Hardware.
Uh-huh.
I need to get them both in the same position, the same place, in the same PID-powered coil.
What are we talking about? The Mercury and Venus?
No, the Mercury and the Ace. Although the Mercury and the Venus, yeah, I want to do more comparisons with those side by side too.
Okay. I like that.
I'd like to do, Jerry, I'd like to get us together next time we're together in the same physical location. Yeah. I'd like to do some of those tests with like temps and strains with the same, like the exact same vape. Because like, when I'm running at 600 and you're at home running 600, we don't really know that we're running the same 600. But when we're next to each other using the exact same vape, we do know.
Yeah, I usually get blitzed because it's your temperatures we're using.
That's right.
Yikes.
That's right.
Hell yeah, man. Well, cool. I've got the corded screwball and I'm using the pinch hitter ball right now. So, hell yeah. Oh, we got a back extra next week. Be ready for that.
I didn't know that.
Don't forget, guys, in between drops, you can get them at that site we were talking about before. They seem to always have some. So I think that's pretty dope. There's somebody out there stocking Bake X's. So right the fuck on.
You see my pinch hitter bowl before?
Holy shit, it looks just like mine.
I love this bowl. I finally cleaned the glass. Ready to do this?
You know it, brother. Cheers, everybody.
I went and toured my new area's smoke shop, Jerry.
Your area's new smoke shop or your new area's smoke shops? You're kind of new in the area.
The area that is new to me. I went to the nearby smoke shop.
And you found a dozen vapor blunts, right?
Well, sadly, no. But I did have a really good conversation with the guy about what moves and what doesn't. But I bought some more incense. I've been out of incense for a while. So yeah, I figured you in the chat can choose which incense I burn.
What do we got to pick?
You got English lavender. This one I bought it only because it says marijuana on it.
Are you fucking with me? That's a no-brainer. You don't even have to show me the others.
Nog Champa marijuana. All right,
yeah, I want the marijuana.
All right, well let me show you the others anyway. Arabian jasmine. Is this the one I already showed you? No, it's English lavender.
You showed me the lavender and dragon's blood. Yeah, I've smelled all of those. I'm curious about the marijuana.
All right, let's try the marijuana.
I gotta know what this even just smells like when you open it up, man. Are they trying to smell like weed or what the fuck are they doing?
I don't know. I have never seen it, and I laughed at it, and the guy said that he's like, people have been requesting it, so they ordered it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll buy it.
Can you imagine lighting incense to make your place smell like weed? We have come a long way, folks. That's full fucking circle.
I mean, it definitely does not smell like any cannabis product that I've wanted to consume.
Right, I was about to say.
It smells like the Nog Champa more than anything.
What is Nog Champa?
I don't know. Some Indian spice or something. Jeez, Jerry.
I'd never heard. I didn't know you knew what that was. Like I didn't even question the Nog Champa. I went straight to the marijuana on the label.
Nog Champa is like one of the popular incense smells.
Shows you what I know.
I don't know what it smells like. It smells like incense.
Well, Chill Mike has it here for us right there. It's called the Hippies at Festivals smell. There you go. Thank you, man.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking great. You still can't burn that smell where you live, Venom Flowers. Amazing. That's great.
I also bought some shisha to try with that Enso.
Yes.
So that was a good time.
I did too. I got some. We hit that up over the storm parties that we were throwing. We pulled that thing out and used it with some Shisa just to get an idea of like, okay, what's this thing built to do? And then I'm gonna use it with some of my Weedza, and we'll see what it does with that. So
Weedza.
yeah, man, get that shit going. So old hippies never die; they just smell that way. You guys are on fire in the chat. What the fuck tonight?
Really? Man, they got the jokes. They got the jokes.
It's fucking great. Best seal clever, yeah, and we'll get to that in a future time, man. So for sure.
Ants in your pants, man, is the only one that knows the answer. And man, he is hostile.
Wait a minute. What is that? What is that? Is that what that word means?
According to Ant-Man.
Ant-Man Darth Vapor? Yeah, I don't know that, man. Shit.
Is it in like the Himalayas or something? What?
I guess you could just Google Nog Chomper or whatever the fuck it is, and it would come right up.
That's probably what he just did.
Yeah, right. Come on, Ant-Man. We're on the computer. We're not falling for that shit.
Some of us got a fucking show to do. We can't be Googling everything. Fuck.
Yeah, man. Goddamn. Glad you're here, bro.
Yeah, you can be the live producer from the chat.
You sure can, man.
All right, Jerry. Let me blow my nose like a trumpet. I'll mute it though.
Dang, Troy, that was legit. Yeah, you can play that fucker, man. It's pretty good.
You're gonna keep going.
I would, man. I know you're not blowing anymore, but I would do it just because it's fun. So,
where is Jeeves today? Is that didn't Yahoo buy Ask Jeeves? From what I remember, I could be wrong.
Was that a Microsoft product, Ask Jeeves?
Maybe eventually. But originally, it was one of the search engines when Google was at like 67% and Yahoo was at like 12% and Bing was at 11% and Ask Jeeves was at 7% and
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Shows you what I know. All right. Dude. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, Vertivap. I miss Clippy.
You miss Clippy, you motherfucker, Jesus.
Yeah, man, from the fucking Windows 98 Clippy motherfucker. That guy got us all over the place. So.
Do you remember Bonsai Buddy? The purple ape that was like a spyware. Actually, it turned out to be a spyware that everybody had.
No, this is great.
It was this little animated ape that you would download and you could type it. It was like one of the very first things that you could like text to speech. You would type things in and it would, hello, Jerry. It would have this weird ass voice, and I kind of nailed it right there. Yeah, it would play cards with you, and it ended up being a fucking spyware. It was like watching everything you do on the internet and logging it and keeping track of your passwords and sending those off to somebody for you for safekeeping.
That's when there was a new thing. That was like probably cutting edge spyware, man. Like, you're like, what do you call this stuff? I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
Right on, man.
That was post sub 7, post back orifice. Yeah, those were the internet freedom days for real. Like people, dude, in 1998, I had hundreds of people in my own personal cyber army. You know, if I wanted to send you a ping of death, Jerry,
yep.
I would have.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a different time back then. Though it was easy. Right. It was easy back then.
Damn. Well, you were the shit back then too, man. As far as like you knew all that shit.
I was just a kid. Right? I was just a kid who loved learning and poking holes, poking things. You know, like I grew up in a small town, and I was fascinated that I could learn things from this book and then dial into another computer and read things. And yeah, I was just fascinated by that shit. And when I went to school, I didn't learn that shit until college, and the stuff that I was learning in college was already like out of date. So I was just in this really weird time growing up in the 90s, being a computer geek at my age. It's just a happenstance situation, really.
One of the OGs, baby.
Got to do something.
Right? Got to do something, baby.
Can't. I mean, dude, my town is less than 3,000 people. No stoplights.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Gotta be people out there like that.
Guess I was just thankful I didn't grow up on a farm or something.
Right.
Could have had a very different 420 vape zone.
Fucking Troy and Diane out there, man. That's right. My boy,
Little Diddy.
John Cougar Metal. Yeah, all day long. Little pink houses for you and me. That's my baby. We had lots of pink houses in my town. It's fucking great. I gotta make me a fucking Mellencamp playlist, dude. So.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Oh, I grew up with that shit. That stuff was good, man. Like, Pink Houses was crushing it when I was in middle and high school. So,
I don't know what that means.
that means we're both old and we grew up together, me and that song. So, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Want to do some names?
yeah, I do. I wanna find the news thing. Let me click it. You ready to do it? Let's do some news.
Vape news.
Vape news. Troy and Jerry make me go.
Planet of the Vapes present the Vape News.
Yes.
First things first, I'm a maniac. But other than that, Puffco has a new drop coming up, and this wasn't the shit. I lost the button because I split my monitor, my screen across both shit here. Sorry about this. Yeah, so
There it is.
Puffco has this drop coming up, and Puffco's in two stories here real quick. Puffco's got a new drop coming up on Tuesday, and they had a really nice teaser on Instagram that I can't show you anymore, but I have the teaser here and what they're tweeted, what they've tweeted. So a familiar form meets a new height of experience, taste and feel the difference. 10/15. So next Tuesday, I think they're going to be launching a super tall atomizer, like judging by the hints of this and what Jolly Roger posted on Instagram. Like his teaser was like experience to a new height or something like that. Like it used the word height in an interesting way. And I noticed in this video, it shows Eric Kahn, I believe, hitting the really tall, like quadruple XL atomizer.
Yeah, it only shows up in there once. They're showing a short one the whole time, and then there's one point where they got this big stacker in there. So do you think it's just the big one and they just barely showed us, or do you think there's something going on in the shorty that's different, like a removable fucking heater or some shit?
I don't know, but I really hope it's the really tall atomizer. You know, I think that would be cool. I know Kevin had posted on Instagram at some point and made a statement saying that like it took a lot of effort to make that big atomizer even work. You know, it's kind of like a prototype or something that they had built. Like it wasn't a standard Puffco with that giant atomizer. But maybe he's figured it out. Maybe they got it all figured out, and maybe they're coming up with a big tall atomizer. I don't know.
Look at this. They spend a lot of time like exploding the bowl and showing all the different pieces coming out, and then you get this one shot right there of this big motherfucker, and I'm like, this is weird because this does not look like an ad for that big motherfucker. It looks like an ad for something they've done in their normal sized atomizer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, well, we'll know on Tuesday, man. That's a teaser for sure. That's a good teaser. Well done, Puffco, with the teaser.
Yeah, that was a nice little teaser. Let's see if I can. Does this change?
It's crazy.
No.
Oh, wow. The fuck is with that tall?
Yeah, let me go over to Rogers.
Right, because this is the other Puffco news.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna show you what Roger. Does it have audio?
big stream, bro. I can't say much else, but
Yeah,
you're gonna want to tune in. Gang, next fucking Tuesday. You got a big stream, bro.
Okay.
Can't say much else.
It's the teaser for the product.
Gang, next fucking Tuesday.
Was there audio in there? Could everybody?
Yeah, I could hear it. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Yeah, so here they show something tall.
But
So yeah, that I don't know. Does that line up with the XL atomizer? I don't think so.
I don't know. Scroll down a little bit because you're covering. Shit. I want to see the main picture because you can't see the puffcos behind your head. So I can't tell if there's a big ball or not on there.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's a tall one right there. The one on the left has got a tall one, and the one on the right. No, that was just a peak and a proxy. That wasn't a long atomizer. So
Okay.
yeah. So I'm not sure about that tall one. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't think that's it.
Okay. Well, let's move to the next story because this is the one that has me a little bit flustered. What's happened is fucking Instagram has deleted the Puffco account like days before their product launch. This is a massacre.
Puffco page being shut down by Meta, which makes absolutely no sense considering we are a legal company that doesn't sell cannabis, operating legally in California. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me that this would happen in the middle of a product release, arguably our biggest one of the year, which means that there's a real financial cost here to Puffco of having our page shut down in the middle of us communicating something we hope to sell to people in the short term. And again, that being a legal vaporizer in all 50 states, it baffles me how it baffles me how alcohol companies like Heineken can have an Instagram, can be posting alcohol all day, can even be doing it with Marvel characters. I thought Marvel characters were supposed to appeal to kids. And it's not a problem at all. There is no reality where somebody would think we're going to go out for the evening, toast a couple of drinks, and our entire 10-year-old Instagram page will be shut down for it. But that's the reality for cannabis users. If you go out and you show the cannabis that you're using or how you're enjoying it, you might have your entire page shut down, even if it's the only time you've ever done that. Now, our company has 150 people working every day to make products that make people's lives better. And that company, legal company, all legal employees, talking about a legal use of a product cannot exist online and talk about what they do or what they love. It is maddening. We don't see this type of enforcement anywhere else on Instagram. You don't see it for tobacco. You don't see it for alcohol. You don't see it for vapes, like e-liquid vapes. It just baffles me that our community constantly gets the shit end of the stick. And I know this is an AI moderation tool. And if we talk to somebody on Instagram, they'll probably make it better. But this is in the middle of a release. I do not see that happening to other places. Our community deserves at least the same amount of respect you would give a company like Heineken. Our users are engaged in less harmful activities than alcohol users. They're not going out there and getting DUIs at the same rate. They're not committing violence. They're not dying in the same way that alcohol users are. But here they are allowed to promote what they do, which is legal but harmful. And we are not allowed to promote what we do, which is legal but helpful. It baffles me, and I really hope in this reality where Zuck is standing up for what his beliefs are and pushing back against the government and their enforcement, I hope this is an area that he's open, because this is a legal business, and there are many legal businesses in the United States that just can't operate online. Even if they don't appeal to kids, even if they do everything they can to protect themselves, they'll still be gone with the wind, while an alcohol company can use Marvel characters and approach how they sell in a way that seems completely immoral. And hey, it's okay just because they've been doing it for 100 years. Something needs to change. Meta, Zuck, whoever is listening, this is not right. Our community deserves better. Please do something. All right, I just woke up.
Right on.
Yeah, that shit is fucked up, Jerry. That and it pisses me off. I've been deleted multiple times from YouTube and from Instagram. it's horseshit. Seeing the constant double standard that he points out, like the alcohol companies mixing with other platforms that are clearly kids, kid oriented and family oriented. It's fucked up. It's fucked up that the YouTube and Instagram and Facebook are just constantly fucking over legitimate businesses because they can't figure out their fucking standards and move forward with the way that the people are accepting cannabis now,
I do, and just as bad as the lack of communication, because every time they go out and enforce something, nobody knows what they're enforcing. They don't communicate and tell you why. They just basically say, "Shut the fuck up and be lucky you're still not around at all." I mean, they're very strong armed about it. I'll say this, man, this sucks for Puffco.
5 days before a release, dude,
right?
Brutal.
I'm looking for the silver lining here, and I can say that you and I have sat here for a while and talked about how the bigger accounts don't get fucked with, and maybe it's because they're making money off them or something like this. So I hope that Puffco is able to not just get their account back on, but like he said, knock some sense into them so they can start treating all cannabis companies better. Because honestly, Troy, people like us are still gonna get censored and age restricted and deleted until somebody big comes along and goes, "Hey, stop fucking with us." And we need somebody big to fight that fight for us.
We got your back, Roger. Please, please do something.
Yeah, brother. We dig you. Run it.
Facebook deleted the 420 Vape Zone page just 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago. And I appealed, and 5 days later, we've decided to keep your page deleted. Fuck off. Wasn't even using it. Wasn't even posting anything. There was no new content going there at all.
Just out of nowhere.
Just a page that was 420 Vape Zone and all that shit. I'm like, nope, you've been selling weed. No, I haven't. Haven't even been using the shit.
That's fucked up.
God,
I feel you, Roger. We feel you, man. We're join the club. I don't want anybody to have to join the club, but you're welcome here, man.
All right. So in more vape news, let me share another screen here. This one is from Twitter, Jerry, and our friend Jürgen Bickel made this little tweet that it was an honor to welcome Judy Hong, CFO of Canopy Growth, to the Stores and Bickel Vape Factory. That's right, the CFO from Canopy Growth took a little 2-day trip to Stores and Bickel for touring, productive meetings, effective workshops, dinner at the Lake Constance, that's where we went, Jerry, and wrapping up with a visit to Rhine Falls, which is also right on the way to the airport when you leave. So this was clearly a 2-day work visit from the big money boss at Canopy Growth. Now, when we talked to Jürgen about the Canopy relation and on the tour while we were there, and then again when we met with him virtually just a few months ago, he basically assured yeah, there's really not much involvement. It's still us doing our own thing. There's not a lot of mingling. I wonder what this means. Could this mean that there are more integrations coming or more changes coming with the Stores and Bickel Canopy Growth relation? Who knows?
Oh, but I would imagine it's good news given Jürgen's pimping it over there. You know what I mean? I mean, if it was something they wanted to not call attention to, they wouldn't have to. So
exactly, he did tweet it. So
yeah, it was coming from them. I will say this: can you show any of the pictures of Jürgen in there? Can you? Yeah. So I just want to say, man,
I got the venti.
My man's Jürgen's look is tight, man. He's got the jeans. He's got some kicks down below, and not just that white shirt that he says. I really like the blazer here. So I'm just saying, Jürgen's looking better and better, man. He's looking good in the spotlight. Look at that. Look at that. That's a good look, man.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So this is their automated warehousing system. No humans in there whatsoever. That's what they showed right there. We didn't even get that close to it.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, you basically when they're in their warehouse, they put a box on a thing and it just goes to it gets conveyed
Yeah,
to its place, and then when they want it, it gets conveyed out.
yeah, it's pretty neat. It's like it's all barcode driven, and I mean she's decked out in venti, and she got all the stores in Bickleware.
Nice. Well, cool, man. I'm looking forward to seeing if that means anything. That's great. Nice pick there at the falls. Right on.
Yeah. I asked and did not get any response. I asked if there was any further meaning to it, and whoa!
What'd you do?
Did the screen just scale up a little bit?
No, we're good, man. I didn't see anything happen here. Must be on you.
Right. Update on some of the California hemp ban situation. Last week we had talked. Actually, this has been going on for like a month now, where California has banned all hemp CBD products containing any THC, any hemp derived CBD products containing any THC are not allowed anymore in California. And Cheech and Chong had filed a lawsuit going after California about it, trying to stop the restrictions. And the California judge has sided with California. Like the judge has not been in favor of the Cheech and Chong. The Cheech and Chong lawsuit is up in smoke, Jerry.
I know, that's good. I like yours better than this harsh as they're mellow. I wonder if those are the words the judge used. So I'm surprised how quickly this happened, Troy. Like this was pretty fresh news a week or two ago that they were going to sue, and usually that shuts things down for a year while they wrangle and wrangle. And this is like a week or two later, judges going, nah, carry on. That's pretty impressive.
I read the article and it said that the lawsuit filed by Cheech and Chong was a restraining order. I thought that was a interesting use of the words.
Okay.
Probably a different type of restraining order.
Yeah, probably like we don't really have any grounds to stand on, so we're going to do a restraining order and see if you give it to us. Something like that, I guess. Damn.
My wonderful keyboard is not working, so I do a Control F and find it, but I can't because my keyboard sucks. Keychron keyboard. My Keychron keyboard is terrible. Please don't ever buy a Keychron.
Do it, or Troy will be bumming, man. Well, I'm sorry to see that didn't work out for them, man. I wonder what's next. I mean, I guess Cheech and Chong was doing it because they probably have products that were at risk. You know what I mean? Like that's probably why. So
yeah, basically the judge threw it out and said, look, you can't really do that when it's something that's happening for the safety of kids and for the improvement of the market. If you're taking a loss, it just means that you were serving a shitty part of the market that we don't want in California. Basically saying like, suck a dick. We're not skating. We're not going to allow you to skirt those lines between hemp, CBD, and weed anymore. And that's really what the ban is about. It's not really about banning all the CBD stuff that has any THC, but that's just what they got to do to get out the bad players, I guess.
Taxes, man. It's taxes.
Sure, yeah.
We're closing the loopholes, man. And this one's a real quick smack in the face. All right, we're just shutting it all down until we get it straight. Basically.
And them's the news, Jerry. I don't think we got any more shit.
No, right? That's the news.
Them's the news.
Vape news.
Vape news. Troy and Jerry make me go.
Planet of the Vapes present the Vape news.
Play it again. Do the right one again. What happened there, man?
Which one?
That was that the appropriate outro? It sounded like the first one played and then got cut off.
Oh, I thought we weren't going to use that.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Anymore.
Right on. Wow, we're really working this out.
Let's just hit them all. Right,
you fucking kill me, man. That's great.
Jeez. I need some more caffeine.
Oh my goodness, that's great, man. I need some more weeds, man.
Yeah, that too.
Oh damn, man. Get some of that going.
Want to have a bowl?
Yeah, I would like to have a bowl. Let's. I got to finish this one off, so I got to get something. I need a bigger bowl because I'm trying to grind some snow till, but I got to get rid of what's in the grinder first. So, you know what I'm saying? Do you understand that problem?
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna. You want to play some grind some shit, but you're not ready to yet.
Exactly. And how come none of my big bowls are right here? Where the fuck are all my big bowls?
You know, I listened to Big Balls by AC/DC today. I've got big balls.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Kira. She inspired that song in the sesh. I don't know why. I think she was talking about how.
Right. That's another story right there, bro.
She also loves big balls. Or no, I think she was talking about the original singer, and then I think that's what it was.
Big balls. That's what it was.
Yeah, well, probably a little bit of both. I mean, who doesn't love big balls? Like every time I go to Target, and I'm walking into Target and I see those big red balls, I cannot help but like sit on them or jump over them or rub them, put my hand on them, unless they look gross. They're called bollards.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait to go to Target with you. I'm going to do so many things to just fuck with you. We're going to walk down the soda aisle. That's going to fuck with you. I'm going to start popping cans of grape soda. And then we're going to go find the balls. We're going to have fun with lots of big red balls. Just watch you rub all the balls while you're guzzling grape soda.
I almost bought grape soda the other day. And I was like, I shouldn't. Because I know I'm going to drink at least 8 of them all in one big sip,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange. I do the same with orange, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad.
Okay.
Holy shit,
So orange is a good backup. It's not the primary, but it'll do. That works.
I like orange soda, like Sunkist. Cheers, by the way. I pulled.
Cheers, everybody in the chats. Break out that bowl.
Some Targets have bigger balls than other Targets.
So do you like search the ones with the big balls?
No, but I mean, I've been to a lot of Targets, and I can't help but notice like sometimes the balls are like really big. Sometimes they're like a normal size. I mean, I think maybe there's like 3 sizes. I haven't actually measured, but now that I've said it out loud, I'm totally going to measure. Probably in the silliest way possible. Maybe I'll use my belt. I'll take off my belt next time I'm at Target and wrap it around one of those big balls and see how many times I can wrap my belt around the ball.
See what notch the big one gets to.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking bowl lit me up, bro. That was good.
I think they're to like protect pedestrians. So like if a car rolls up.
Oh, you're talking about those big exterior balls.
What did you think I was talking about, man?
I was going to take you to the aisle of ball toys, man. I was going to, bro. You mean all it do is get you outside of Target and you'll just like lay all over that thing? This is great. I want to break out my video and watch you just play with all those things. That's great. That's so funny, man. I don't know if those are at my Target anymore, but I know what you're talking about. They're cool. They're cool. I didn't know they were different sizes.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have different sizes of them. The bollards. I don't know if
I know they have some and then they don't have some, but I'll have to start paying attention to ball size. You're not going to get your belt around the ones that I've seen.
Totally. No, that's why I said like how many times it would take, like how many belts it would take. Like,
see, I went the other way. I thought you were talking about how many times around your belt.
Well, I
had a smaller ball in mind.
I heard you say that, and I was like, what are you fucking talking about?
Yeah. Okay. 2 stoners talking about balls. It can get crazy and disjointed. That's for sure.
Sucked off nerds.
Sucked off nerds. Play a song.
Dude.
Oh, hey man, I've got it queued up here if you want to do some mail time.
Oh shit. We have mail to open.
Yes. You ready?
No. Do you have the source and how to get in contact?
You've got mail.
Nail time. Nail time. Nail time. Time for mail time.
Troy and Jerry's got mail. They've been saving it for tonight.
Mail time.
Oh yeah, it's my mail time this time. I'm the one who hasn't opened the package. You have yours already.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Let's see. It's from Thailand, eh? Thailand Post. Pretty sure this is for the Tiny Mite.
The little postage and all the stamps and stuff. That's why I don't have mine, because my wife saw it.
Oh, mine was like that.
Oh, mine had so much more stuff on it.
Yeah, nothing collectible about this one.
Interesting. Mine also went back and forth between 2 different post offices or 5 different post offices about 1,800 times. So it was just covered with stamps and stuff.
Oh, that's why probably. That makes it. Oh, look at that. That's nice. So here's mine.
Ooh, so this is a Tiny Mite 2 case.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put this fucker on here, man. Let's see.
Do you know what it's made out of?
I don't.
We can look on his Instagram. When he posted those to his Instagram, and I'll bring it up here.
Do that right? Think so. So that's what my Tiny Mite looks like. This is dope. My Tiny Mite 2. That's beautiful. And you can still access all the controls. Rock and roll. That's dope. Damn. This is pretty dope, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Looks
this unsnaps. You don't have to slide it over like I did, but it unsnaps so you can get to your battery. Push it out a little. Do your battery. Push it back in. Snap it down. Damn, son. Little cut out here for the power button.
This is the one he sent you. This is his pictures. And this is the guy right here. Pockapole Leather on Instagram.
Yes, thank you very much. This is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, that is a nice looking case, Jerry. Here's the 3 that he put together for me, you, and somebody else. Yeah, here's the one that he sent me, and I'll show you mine here in a second.
Right on, brother, that's cool.
I just love these pictures that he took.
Yeah.
It's an interesting bokeh background. What's this bald stem?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and let me show you mine up close. I wanted to read the materials. That's what I wanted. That's why I looked. Damn it.
Hang on,
so
I'll get you big while you do your thing.
All right. This case is a configuration consisted of Italian cowhide, sea snake skin, and stingray skin with white threads. So,
is that from the Instagram post?
Yeah, this is from his Instagram post.
Oh, you have to tell me what mine's made of then too.
So I think this is the sea snake skin, that strap, like with the little scaly parts.
Amazing.
Yeah, I really like that. And I guess the middle part, this bumpy shit right here. I don't know if you can hear it.
Right.
It's got a really interesting texture. I guess this is stingray skin, which when I got in trouble for putting my hand in the stingray tank at I think it was at the zoo in Chicago, they felt soft and rubbery, but
right. Well, and then when there's a process to the skin that changes it a little.
And what he didn't do with the previous case was line the inside. So this is lined with like a nice soft. It almost feels like a felt from like a pool table. If you ever feel a pool table, you're not supposed to put your fucking fingers on the pool table. Don't put your hands on the pool table unless your hands are clean and it's your pool table. But this is what it feels like. It's nice and soft. It's like felt, stretched felt. Feels really nice. I'm gonna put my.
You're killing me, motherfucker. That's funny.
What?
You're talking about the pool table, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, don't touch the fucking pool table, asshole. I'm not supposed to touch that shit. But it feels like this. I want to have a bowl in this thing, man.
With your tiny mate?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wasn't prepared for that, Jerry.
I wasn't either, but now that I'm holding it with this case on,
So hot.
Don't you?
Look at this. Would you just look at this?
It's dope. I love how the different like terrain of that skin.
Would you look at that? Just look at that. Look at the snake. Look at that. Look at the way the snake skin. Would you just look at it?
Don't touch it, motherfucker.
Piece. Titanium mouthpiece. Just look at that. Oh, would you look at that? You turn it on.
You can even get the stir tool and all that shit. Yeah, everything is accessible. That's nice.
Look at the light up stir tool. Just look at it.
Look,
little notch down there for the power button. USB-C on the bottom. Just look at that.
You're still on. Ooh, 7+. Wow.
Tiny Mite 2.
Oh, I'm on the same.
Stingray belly. Just look at that. Look at that blue.
Is this the same guy that sent us the other ones, the other case that I have?
I believe so.
Was that
Pocket pole leather?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
Rabbit paw? I don't know.
Oh, no, that's a different guy.
Okay. Do you have that thing up? Can you tell me what my skins are? Does it have it
Sure.
on?
Yeah, yours is made with dragon belly. Oh no, sorry. Italian veg tanned cowhide, lizard skin.
Okay.
With brown threads.
What else? There's 3 of them here.
No, it says
is it just
veg tanned cowhide and lizard skin.
Okay, then the lizard skin's from different cuts or something, or different places. That's cool.
Let me see. Can you give me a close up?
Is there? So that's the lizard skin, and then this lizard skin's got a little different look to it. It's the same as on the bottom, and then on the back is that nice Italian shit. Really like that. Nice button on here.
Nice button. Nice button.
On snaps.
Well, since mine turned on, I feel obligated to hit it.
I need to grind real quick. So.
Oh, look at you! You're gonna grind some shit.
I want to grind some shit. Do we want to?
Hold on. Well, let me load this, and then I'll grind with you. That way, we don't have to play it immediately after.
Fair enough. I'm gonna find it though. I always have a hard
It'd be funny to play it twice in a row. No thanks, Dexter.
It'll be the best night ever. The best night ever. Hey, I found it.
So it doesn't really stand up anymore, but I don't care.
Mine does. Yours doesn't stand up?
No, maybe if I fuck with it a little bit. I mean it stands up. It just doesn't like securely, like really stand
Have
up.
you got your tiny mic pushed all the way down into it as far as you can? Because that'll flatten the bottom.
Okay, that's a little better. Okay. But now there's like a big gap on top.
Yeah, that's where your finger. You gotta have something to play with.
That's what she said.
Okay.
All right, Jerry, you ready to grind some shit or what's going on?
Hello, this is Betty White. You need some time to grind.
All right, we're gonna hit this thing here. Is that what we're gonna do?
You gotta give me a moment. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some.
What strain you got? Good day, this is Betty White. Let's take some time to grind.
All right, we're gonna hit this thing here. Is that what we're gonna do?
All night.
Old mate.
You gotta give me a moment.
All right.
Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some shit. Now I gotta grind some.
What strain you got?
pink strawberry gelato.
Now I gotta grind some.
All right. I just pulled out a nug, dude.
Now I gotta grind some.
Old mate.
Oh, mate. Now I gotta grind some shit.
Save $10. Code Troy. Enjoy.
Don't give me the controls, man. Nice save. I've been playing with this thing all night, man. I love it because I put the nugs in, I give it some turns, I give it a few of these, and once it finally does that, then I know everything's fallen through and it's ready to go. Like I don't have to keep opening it. Oh, is it through yet? I hate it when you have to open a grinder to see if everything's fallen through and then shit falls out of it because there's still stuff in there.
Yeah.
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 This fucker tells me.
I'm gonna hit this Dynamite too. Anybody else hitting the Dynamite too in the chat?
Yeah, chat. What's up? I'm going dosing capsule again. I've been using this dosing capsule lately. Yeah, Troy, do that dance.
Oh, it's the Terp tongue and the Terp titties back here on Tuesday night.
Hell yeah, talk about that.
So terpy. So terpy.
I'm going up to temp 8 with the dosing capsule because the dosing capsule does take it down a notch. Gives you a little more protection.
Yeah.
I feel like protection.
Good. I'm not a fan of dosing capsules just in general, and I think it has a lot to do with my numb fingertips. Like I really struggle to do those little things with them because I can't feel them. Like I can't feel the details.
Makes it hard, yeah.
And it's really just these 3 fingers, and that's really the 3 fingers that I would use to fuck with capsules. I think it's really a big part of my reasoning in those preferences, Jerry.
Playing guitar?
Huh?
What's that from?
From typing and mousing and bad ergonomics.
Okay.
For so many years, from a young age. Went through therapy at one point, and it helped a lot. Now when it flares up, I just need to do exercises and stretches. I got a little gyro thing that I use to work out my wrists.
Shit.
But yeah, it's been pretty bad this year, honestly. The little nubs on the keyboard to feel the home row, I can't feel that shit at all.
Fuck, that's critical, bro.
I know. I'll have to use my fingernail. I use my fingernails to drag across the keys to find.
You make do.
Yeah. Kind of sucks. Not gonna lie.
Good bowl. That was a good bowl. Fuck yeah, Troy.
I'm still hitting this. I got another hit or 3.
Oh yeah, right on, man. I went right through it on that dosing capsule. I'm letting it cool down now. It's a nice
I was
little
blabbing.
dip.
I was blabbing while you were vaping.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. That's what I was getting. This vape's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it is. I love the way it looks with that titanium stem and this blue.
Oh, you're right. The titanium and that go well together. That's pretty dope, bro. That's pretty dope.
I bet I could rob a gas station with this thing.
Yeah, you pointed at the camera and it looked like the gun. I'm like, dude, that's pretty fucking
Yeah,
great.
straight up. Like if I
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with you. I'd be like, what? I'm not looking to get high, bro.
There's been times where I've been vaping outside with my Mighty in places where I'm like, oh shit, I need to be careful with how I'm holding this I don't want people to think I'm walking down the street with a gun.
Yeah. Especially that one with that stem. That's funny. It's the metal stem that's got a real gun barrel look to it. That's fucking funny, bro.
All right, I got one more hit on this thing. Wait.
Are you doing on demand?
Yeah, I've been doing on demand with it.
Nice. I just session it and leave it on the thing the whole time.
Remind me to make sure I turn it off.
Okay. Yeah, we're only going to get one more hit out of it.
If that.
So you're going to hit this and I'm going to say turn it off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all there is.
That was pretty good.
Right on, man.
That's pretty good. Hey, you see the new video we put up on the Troy and Jerry channel this
Some
week?
cool shit up there, man. There's some cool shit. Actually, got a lot of videos up there, but yeah.
We did.
I do like this. I do like this one you're about to tell us about. I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Oh, with the large bowl trick, right?
Yeah, if that's the video we're talking about, man, right? I love that video.
Let's look at it real quick. Let me find it.
This is a video we made about the Vape Man where Troy actually showed me something I didn't know I could do with this thing. It's pretty crazy. He's got this monster bowl that he packs. But even the way he does it, like I was totally going at it wrong.
What happened?
What's up, Brennan? T-Tosk, what's happening? There we go. That one right there. That's a great shot too, dude. I love that.
That fat bowl. That's actually just a still from the video too. I didn't arrange it or anything.
It's pretty great.
Hell yeah.
Are you playing some of this or all of it, or what are you doing?
I don't know. I want people to go watch it. Go watch it if you haven't seen it, and leave a comment, because I asked some questions, or we asked some questions at the end of it. And obviously there's a code you can use at Now Inhale. Save 10% on your Vape Man. You want to have a Vape Man bowl, Jerry?
Yeah. And then you guys can tell us how big a bowl you can pack in the Vape Man. That's the real question. So.
Yeah, that was the question. Now that you don't have to watch the video, now you can just go there and leave that comment. Thanks for spoiling.
Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. I was trying to tease him about what the video is about. Sorry. Watch the video.
You forgot to remind me to turn off my tiny mic as well.
Oh yeah, turn that thing on.
Too late now. I already did.
Okay, good. You're ahead of me. That's good.
Yeah, so there's some other videos up on the channel too that we put out. We've been making edits of our previous streams and cutting them down, repacking them, put them together. And Jerry and I are also meeting we're kind of weekly-ish and making videos together offline and uploading them as well. So make sure you're watching some of those videos that we put up.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe with your alerts, because that means there's going to be stuff that's put up that's not here on the live stream. So you could come every Friday or watch the live stream, but now we're going to start putting other stuff up too that you want to know about.
Totally. And we're almost at 15,000 subscribers. So we're only like 60 or 80 away. So if you're not subscribed, please consider. It's not like it's going to cost you anything. And if it turns out that you watch us for a few months and decide that, God, I can't fucking stand these two assholes, you can unsubscribe and we'll give you your money back.
There you go. You really have no financial risk whatsoever. It's brilliant. So jump on it. Money back, baby. Man. I'm about to fire mine up. You didn't have yours? I thought you were packing already. Sorry.
Well, I have a preferred Vape Man and a Vape Man that's within reach, and I don't understand why the preferred Vape Man isn't the one that's within reach.
All right. Probably because you're running off and out and about with your preferred Vape Man. Any guys in chat hitting a Batman or have one nearby? What up? Let us know. Did you find it?
Kinda.
You don't have to pack a big bowl, but you probably will. So
I'm not gonna do what we did in that video. That's for sure. Gee.
right.
That was an extreme Batman bowl. That would have been a good name for that video. An extreme Batman. Extreme Batmaning.
True. Hey, I see you, Rory. I know you think I can't read, but what's up?
What's going on?
Troy thinks I don't, or Rory thinks I'm not reading the chat, but
I'm currently not. I had the wrong thing opened. I apologize. Have I considered, dude? Every time people recommend this to me, I get scared. Like that's too big time for me. I
if it didn't come with the microscope of scrutiny, I'd be fine with it, honestly.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
Like, if I ran for president, they'd find those bodies for sure.
Absolutely, man. I mean, how long can I stay out then? So I ain't fucking with that.
That's too much responsibility for me, for real. Like, I couldn't even be CEO. Oh, that's so tasty.
It is. Oh.
I love the way I smoke this thing.
I like that fucking huge torch you're using.
It's like literally on fire.
Oh, buddy, go.
Wee! Goddamn, it wasn't combustion. This is a promise. It's not.
No, I've seen you get massive hits out of this thing, man.
Cool, Batman.
Yeah. No, I gotta. Poof, nice. Oh, that was good. Oh, fuck. I love that. The flavor at the beginning and the punch at the end. And I've used this enough. I feel good about the punch I'm getting, man. Me liking. That shit's done. It's fucking awesome. Yes, thank you, Vetman. Hey, what other videos do we have? What other kind of stuff have you put up this week?
I made a cut from the stream a few weeks ago where we talked about all of our favorite things. One of those favorite things was the Aroma 3 from the Old Mate. So I cut that video into our favorite grinder video. That's my favorite thumbnail ever that I've ever made.
Check that out.
I'm too high to bring it up. If you want to bring it up,
no worries. I'm not gonna have much more luck either.
It's actually a graphic. Did I show you the bowl? Oh shit! I think I showed you the grinder instead of showing you the bowl, but it wasn't combustion. I promise.
You're good. I know you're not. I've seen you get bigger. That was good, but I've seen you do even bigger. So,
I mean, we can inspect my debowler because I emptied my debowler right before the show.
Yeah. There you go. It can get dark.
Yeah, there's some darkness in there, but it's not That is not combustion. Don't make me dump it on the table.
That's right. Charlie Murphy. Love that thing.
Yeah.
Ah,
That was a nice little Vape Man bowl.
right, man.
Good extraction.
Hey, it's already after 10. So
Oh,
why don't
shit, we are late.
skip the action and just go straight to the Angus?
Yeah,
All
let's
right,
do
cool.
that. Let's
All
do
right.
that. We'll do an Ask Troy and Jerry anything again next week. So save your questions this week. Bring them next week. Actually, no. You're gonna have to save them. You know what? We'll do an at you next week as well. But next week we have a guest. Next week we have Christoph from Clouds, Germany. Yeah. So we're gonna do an Ask Troy and Jerry next week, and he'll be here for it. That'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be at Jaka.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that. You're gonna have to say it every time we do it, though.
Okay, I'll try to remember that. We'll get that going. So, right on, man. Well, let's get into this Angus, man. Like, get some fun with this thing,
bro. I've been waiting for so long to get into this vape. I'm really excited to bounce into the Angus Enhanced. Look at this.
Big you,
big me. Thanks for bigging me, Jerry.
You got some red and white balls in there. I like that.
I love the ball combination. There's a big one in the middle. There's a couple white ones. They're the zirconia. Yeah. Nice. I had a longer stem, but I dropped it and broke it, so I'm down to the shorter glass stem.
Right. Well, it does pretty well with the balls, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now this thing, much like the original Angus, halogen powered. So there's a little halogen light bulb inside of here, and it has balls. So this is a portable ball vape per se. Right. Look at that. And there's even a fresh bowl in there.
How convenient.
Look at that. So let's vape on this before showing you the bowl.
Let me load it up.
I'll give you a little more tour. On each side over here, replaceable 18650 batteries. This is one of those things that a lot of people just love. Like they demand replaceable 18650 batteries in their vaporizer. That way, when the batteries go bad, you know they eventually will, your vape doesn't become a paperweight. Now, a lot of companies will like replace the batteries if you send it in, like Stores and Bickle. They replaced my batteries even when the vape was out of warranty in my Mighty. Other companies, you know, may not. Like the cheaper the vape, you may just be creating e-waste. But here with this vape, in theory, you could replace the light bulb, take it apart if you have to. Easy to replace the batteries. I'm gonna turn it on. 5 clicks. It just has one button on it. There's no up down button. There's a USB-C back here, and if you have the right cable, you can plug it in and update the temperatures. Yeah.
I believe so, but we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I don't have the right cable.
All right. It's got I might be able to do it with a cable here. It's got that ring light, and when you turn it on, the number of blinking lights tells you how strong your battery is. And it just sits in that mode until you double click it to initiate the heater. And then the light will blink corresponding to the temperature that you've chosen, starting with 11 o'clock and then going backwards all the way to 1 to increase. Yeah, there you go. Troy was at 1. Now he's at 2. There's 3. There's 4. And there's 5. What are you going to start on here?
I think this is where I usually vape. I vape at the max. I'm going to start at the max just for first time demonstration purposes. And then I'm going to move around a little bit as we sesh on it, and we can maybe compare the vapor. I want to put it on a bong too. I've mostly been hitting with this little ball stem, but when I put it on a bong, man, it ripped. It ripped it. And it has a boost.
I haven't done that
as
yet.
Well.
So I'm excited about that. I haven't put it on a bong yet, so I can't wait.
I forgot. Do you have to activate it? I forgot here.
No, you double click it and it's already heating up. If you're blinking at 5, it's heating up. It's not ready yet. It'll vibrate when it's ready.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I'm already fucked up from all the bowls, and I want to make sure I wasn't doing something stupid here.
Oh, you're good. And remember it's a ball vape, so it's going to take a little bit to heat up, but not much. I mean, the halogen bulb is fast. That shit's ready in seconds. So the whole time those balls are getting hot as fuck. We're waiting.
All right, it vibrated. It stopped blinking. It's
Mine
good to
too.
go.
Cheers.
Man, it is so terpy. Like we talked about the tiny mite too, being terpy. This same terpy, it's like scraping my tongue with terps. You know, it's like I can feel the sting of the terpenes in the different places of my tongue. It's even more pure here than it is with the tiny mite. Like the all glass, all the balls. It's a more pure flavor for me than the tiny mite already.
Already getting good clouds. Mm.
Holy fuck balls, Jerrykins.
That was a big one, boy. That was a big one. It has fantastic taste. It really does. It's great taste. As you can see, capable of big, fast clouds.
Yeah. Shit rips. Shit rips. Tastes wonderful. Tastes really good.
Nice. Sussy, this thing is $2.19 on the Yllvape site, which you can use code Troy and Jerry and save 10%. So you get like at $197 or somewhere in there. No batteries, because they're not shipping batteries from the manufacturer because of all the fucking problems shipping batteries is. So anyhow, when you order from them, use that code, you get a discount. And everywhere you get them, you're either going to secure a pair of batteries or somebody's going to throw them in. And so far, you're going to secure your own. So add another 20 for the batteries. Damn. No, it is, dude. It's you figure this vape's 220. Let's call it 240. 240. Let's just call it full retail. It's 240 after you get batteries for this thing. It's fantastic with the feature set and the vapor quality and the taste. It's also got a little airflow restrictor on the bottom, and you can see the light in there when it's on. But you can close it down to tighten it up a little bit. What I showed you was just wide open, and now it's a little less than half open. And you can choke it up a little bit to thicken things up if you want.
Mine had been closed by mistake, and I was wondering, like, why is it so tight? Like, is my screen clogged here? What's going on? My shit was closed. My back door seal or whatever it was. Yeah, I got a lot of vapor out of it from it.
Yeah, that's why you were taking such a long hit. I like it more open personally because I slow down anyhow. So I'm gonna take it back to open.
Yeah, this thing is a vapor pump for sure, man. It like
Vapor
with the balls in there.
Vapor pump, I love it.
Yeah, if you have the lungs to inhale, this thing will chuck some fucking clouds, man.
Troy, they're
Yep.
asking already, and it was actually the first thing we were going to get to, is, and while we're hitting this, show us your older Angus, and you know, we want to talk about the history of the Angus and like the older model too. You've got one right there. Mine's over on the shelf if you need me to grab it. There it is. Same shape, different finish, same control scheme, and mostly a completely different mouthpiece and different battery caps. But the mouthpiece is what I'm excited about because while this mouthpiece functioned fine, it was a compression fit mouthpiece, so that you couldn't take it fully apart and clean it. There were always going to be some spots you weren't sure about. And for me, that didn't make any sense. I mean, we can get beyond that these days. So this one here is a totally different design, and it really is just a little collar that you can add these different mouthpieces to. And we're going to show you the different mouthpieces. They're dope. But what's really dope is that they're 12 millimeter outer diameter, so they fit all the planet of the vapes class. Like it'll fit my Gordito, it'll fit my mini bubbler. It will fit the dimple glass, but I don't think I'd use that. These balls cool it a lot more than that, and this vape one, I mean, there's nothing else there, so you need a lot of cooling in there. So I would use this or the bubblers. So anyhow, that's really the main difference, I think. There's probably other things in there, probably a stronger bulb. I don't know. It's a 100-watt bulb in there right now. But that's the main difference for me is the delivery system. So, and of course the plastic shell. But the performance, I mean, the old one was a kicker too. So, I mean, this one definitely a kicker right there with it.
This one kicks a lot quicker and easier. Like this one is intuitive. Like this one, I feel like I could share this, and I would share this. I will share this. I have shared this.
That's a good point.
I like it. This thing rips, man. It's easy to use.
Right.
It reminds me. Do you remember when the Terra first came out?
Yeah.
It was like the Terra was the first portable powerhouse for convection, and it had two removable 18650 batteries, and it was $200.
It was affordable, yeah.
It was affordable. It was great on the bong. It gave people easy access to a powerful convection way to vape weed. Dude, this is the new that.
True. And it looks like a flask with when you take the glass out. I mean, you literally could pass this for a flask in your pocket.
Totally.
With no glass on it.
It gives as soon as I picked it up, I'm like, this feels like the Mighty. Like it has that same, like it feels like I remember this, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the bowl shape is a little different, but a lot of it you're going to recognize the mechanics, the quarter twist on and off, collar, pretty dope. USB-C, like he showed you, and he showed you the removable batteries. I want to show something here real quick. These dosing capsules. It comes with 3 dosing capsules, and I'm going to show you over here. Check out the dosing capsule here, Troy. Doing. I will.
I barely had any herb in there too. Like it was a super small bowl. I was just pulling massive clouds off it.
The dosing capsule is glass, and it has 2 metal end caps. One with little wing tips on it that you can grab and pull it up and fill it. And then this one, they're all go in all 4 inside, so it's nice and smooth. And but I mean, you can still take it off. But anyhow, this is really dope, man. Like, I've never seen a glass dosing capsule before, so this has been fun to play with, and it actually hits. Have you got one around you, Troy?
I used mine when I did my first round of testing on it, and I don't know where they went. I found that I liked using it for micro dosing with this, and I'm bummed that I don't have it here to show. I'm hoping you can do it for me after this, because what I did was put in like a super tiny scoop in the bowl and then smush it down and then just put an empty capsule on top of it.
You put weed in the bowl and an empty capsule on top.
Yeah. And I just use the empty capsule just to smush down and keep that tiny microdose like flat and spread across the screen. Dude, I got really quick extraction and then thick clouds from tiny amounts from a portable, dude.
That's
it was
brilliant.
nice. It reminded me of the Ace, like with the the pinch hitter bowl. Honestly,
Far out, bro. I like that. Okay, we'll do that. What are we running this through? Are we gonna do this through like you ready to put this on a bong?
yeah, dude, I got my water pipe adapter
Oh,
right here. I love the system. I didn't realize that it was the same size as all the Planet of the Vapes glass until you mentioned it that one day. That makes it even cooler because, like, yeah, I got a bunch of that shit and putting the little micro bubblers on here, filling them with balls. That can go a long way, especially on a powerhouse like this. Like, this thing has a lot of convection power.
That's cool.
Some people were asking how big the bowl is. I think it can go as small as shit 0.03 or 0.05 if you wanted to put the capsule on there and do the method that I was just talking about. Or as much as, I don't know, maybe 0.25 if you wanted to fill it up and smoosh it a little bit, but I wouldn't pack it too much. How about you? What do you think, Jerry?
You know what? I think I should just do it first. While you're packing yours for the bong, I can just throw one together real quick with a different capsule. You know what I mean?
Oh, and weigh it?
No, I'm just saying I'm gonna do that little film, that little layer on the bottom.
Okay.
And I'll put a different dosing capsule right on top of it. So let's get that one out of the way. And then when we're done with that, I'll water pipe this other one. Am I making sense, man? You tracking me now?
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if I have a scale.
So, okay, I've got a scale. I'll weigh this.
I don't have a scale. I
got
don't know
one
how
right
I don't have a scale.
So
need more drawers is what I need.
This little bit here is 0.024 grams, 0.023. Is that good? Do you like that amount?
What?
0.023.
0.023. Yeah, dude, that's a tiny
That's
amount.
diddly squat, right? That's diddly squat.
Yeah.
It's basically this. Like, oh, hang on, I'll show you over here. That's what I've got going in there, is that little smidge. Just pop it right in there like that. Let me see here. So it's in there.
Yeah, I would just spread it enough so it's kind of covering the screen, and then drop that capsule over it and put your shit together.
Yeah, dude, it's just enough to fucking cover the screen. That's fucking funny. And then I'll put the empty dosing capsule on. Then I will put this lid on, and I'll go back to my stem that I had before. I assume we're going back to let's keep the temperature hot. See if we can one pull this thing and get a real biggie.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at the same temperature as well, just for the bong demonstration. You know, because that's what I would do. But I'm gonna go back to the mouthpiece after the bong, I think, and hit some of the lower temps. See how many hits it takes. Because what people have been saying is that at lower temps they get like a long duration of quality flavor and vapor. Like they're getting a better curve of flavor vapor performance compared to like other full convection or other hybrid vapes where the flavor turns to burn in the later half of the sesh. Nice. That was a nice hit.
Yeah.
Was that your first hit?
Uh-huh.
Did you do any little cigar puffs until you see it? Okay. You don't have to, obviously. I just like to do it to maximize the efficiency, to fill my lungs with the more vapor, the more vapor.
Getting nice
Angus?
light hits. What's nice about that, it's on the top temp, but it doesn't taste like it. You know, like it's so thin and so little bit that I'm just getting a bunch of flavor and a little bit of vapor off of it. That's pretty dope. I think it's done.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Yeah, that feels good. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff, and then I can put my other one in and join you on the bonga. On the bonga. That shit's pretty light for that, man. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but
Put it in your
not,
pinch hitter bowl and hit it with the ace.
this. Well, this shit's already on my table now. So
Well,
anyhow, I'm not interested in doing that. Like, I can't imagine that's an enjoyable hit.
oh man, that was almost like too terpy. It's almost almost too terpy.
Little burn.
Yeah, like it's really terpy.
Yeah, I think what you can do is you could give it some puffs and a little warm up to maybe kill some of that. The temperature's already at the top, so yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna get that too because I'm on the glass. I've got a glass dosing capsule in here. So,
Do you remember when we talked to Lee, and he talked about how he likes his temperatures so hot that like there's no terp burn? I think I understand that a little bit more now.
yes, exactly. No, it took me a second. I remember Lee Tabletop Bong said the same thing. He likes to hit the hot ones really hot so that he doesn't get that terp burn. It just blows right through it.
Especially if you're hitting really big bowls, I could see having to find that balance because the more herb that's in that bowl, that's when those terp burns really hurt. You know, if you hit a 1 gram bowl with a powerful convection vape that leaves the terps and delivers them, holy shit, that shit can hurt. It's too much. You know, I think that's out of balance. I mean, it's all preferential, but
yep.
Oh, we're only getting
that was a great hit. Oh, fuck me.
Fuck me.
Troy, man, I've enjoyed every bowl in this thing.
For real. It gives me that terp mouth. Like my mouth feels like I drink too many Japanese sodas or something. You know, it's like the opposite of cotton mouth. It's like sticky mouth.
I got you, man.
It's different.
That was really
it's
good.
different than I'm used to.
Fuck, man.
Holy balls. Man, this thing just chucks for $200.
I'm using a dosing capsule in here too, bro.
Yeah, you can see the little lights on the bottom.
And it's special.
I assume the plastic shell will hold up. I haven't put it through torture tests yet. The other shell appeared more durable. But
I'm glad they moved away from the wood, to be honest. I don't know how durable this plastic will be, but I'm gonna test it.
Right. That bowl's done, bitches.
I would worry about a pavement test with this for sure.
Yeah, can you still? I guess you can. I wonder if it's like the old one where you can go in there and change the bulb yourself.
I don't know. I think Bing's Buttery is doing service on them. I might be confused.
Anybody in the chat
there's
know about that?
Anybody in the chat know what's going on with all of the different service agreements and
Right.
whatnot? It's hard to keep up on all this stuff.
Yeah, Ryan Nielsen, 220 is not bad, and don't forget you'll save $22 with Troy and Jerry on there, so you're going to get it down to less than 200 too. Then you can take that money and get some batteries. Okay, so Bing is doing it. You said he is fixing those fuckers. Oh no, Bing said nope, and then I was looking at Chill Mike, but no, Bing's Buttery is saying no, he's not. I guess he's answering us by saying nope.
I don't know.
Boy, what the fuck? There's something else. Hang on.
He always services the older one, fixes some things with it. Okay. All right. My apologies.
Anyhow. Oh yeah, somebody was asking if has it survived the shower test. Here you go, Fire Bruce. That's funny, man. I love it. Has it survived this? I don't know that it's had the shower test, but I had a hard time thinking you're gonna put that in the water.
I don't know if I would take this one in the shower. There's just too many gaps. There's too many places where I would not want water. Like these things are just pop off battery covers. There's no rubber, soft silicone or anything.
Seal.
I would not want to get this thing anywhere near water.
Good point. It's the second time I've done that. When you put the cap on, make sure you turn it all the way and get it on. Sometimes I'll put it on and twist it just a little bit, and then later it falls off because I didn't have it in place. That's the second time I've done that. I like to get high and not twist this far enough on my.
I think I got one more hit on this bowl. Looking at it, just judging by color. This thing fucks though, dude. Like like every time I hit it, bring it out and hit it, like it fucks me up.
Nice, man. I'm with you. It's been fun fucking with it. I'm gonna can I put water in there? If I can put water in this, I'm gonna do a session with their bubbler here. This little hang off bubbler is really nice. I like it.
Oh, they're little micro bubbler.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get some water in here.
Yeah, let me get mine out for a close up. Well, that last hit was kind of harsh. That was the fourth hit, I think. I'm drinking C2 Filipino iced tea.
That's more like it. Okay, so there's water in my bubbler. Now I need to get weed in the bowl.
God damn.
Hang on now.
Oh, wait.
That was an easy load with this scoop. I like that. All right, so I'm gonna plop this on. Twist it all the way, damn it. Take the water pump adapter out. Nice water pump adapter. And then don't touch that, Dazzle. And then this goes on. I'll put it on this side. There, like that. That's a pretty nice little drop down. I like that.
Beautiful. You want to give me a close up with my camera here?
Yes, sir. Coming up. There we go.
Boom.
Dude, that's awesome. Glass knuckles right there for you.
Glass knuckles.
Yes.
Nice little bubbler.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've had some sessions on it. I'm gonna turn mine on and get going.
All right.
It's like all my sessions are on the high temp tonight. Even though I like the low temp, I've had a good time with it. But the terps can get you. You can watch out down there.
Yeah, man. Terps are gonna get you. Oh. Let's see the color of that shit right there. My leftovers.
That's great. Right on, man.
Yeah, it's nice. Not toasty. Some would probably hit it again. I am satisfied. It's about 4.5, 5 hits. Very nice. Oh, nice little color of the
Ooh,
rubies.
nice. You can see the rubies through the holes in the oven. I like that. Oh, and
Yeah.
it's reflecting off the sidewalls. That's actually pretty.
It's fucking hot. I love it. I love the way it.
I hadn't turned it on empty yet. I'm gonna have to do that when I'm done with this.
See, at this point, it's warm now. It's warming up. Like I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat in the body. I like it. It's warm, hand warmer. Some would probably complain about it if you use this for multiple bowls in a row, like I just did. That was after 2 bowls, maybe 3. I think 2. Yeah, I think all vapes get hot after a few bowls. All portable vapes. That's just the nature of the beast, you know.
Yeah, heat, man. That's what we're doing here is heat. This is fucking great.
Yeah, dude, I am plenty high.
Fuck, this thing's chugging.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing rips, man. What do you got in there for a bowl now? Do you want back to the capsule?
Oh, man, I filled it native. It's full, baby.
Oh, you filled it native. That's how I like it. That's how I like it.
Ooh. God damn.
Yeah, and once you get the vape going in session mode, the bowl gets hot. So like bowl number 2, bowl number 3, it's even more quick to vapor. It's more effective. It's more efficient. Rips harder, better, faster, warmer. Yeah, good times, Cherry. Fuck, might as well load another one.
I'm just getting big fucking hit after big fucking hit after big fucking hit of this thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna drop it down, like I said I would.
I have not played at these temps, bro. Like,
what temperature yet?
I've been at this one, the top temp. I did that like once until tonight. The rest of the time I was on temp like 3 or 4 and occasionally on 2. So,
all right,
this is spectacular.
I'm dropping down to temp 3. Which is what a lot of people have said. Like they love it at temp 3. They get like vapor for days. And it all tastes great.
My lordy, my lordy.
How do I want to do this? I want to do it on the bar. No, I'll do it on the little bubbler like you are. How about that?
What the fuck?
What?
We can fucking high. Fuck me, man. Okay, I guess it's warm, man. Like I put a hurting on this fucker.
The vape?
Mm-hmm. Right here.
Right here, right now.
Right in the middle where it's trying to dissipate the heat. So that part's good. That's where it's going. It's already cooling down.
Oh my god, terps. Jesus. It feels like I inhaled like Lysol. It's like you sprayed Lysol. Like that's what it feels like.
Feels like Lysol.
So terpy. Unbelievable convection terp flavor. Wow.
Dude, the
Makes my eyes water.
Convection signature on this thing is fucking great. Oh, this is wonderful. Let me see if I can show you this.
Too much water. I put too much water in there.
So I'm gonna switch with you here, Troy, and bigger this up. That's my duns. And this was that little fucking load under the dosing capsule. And this was the bowl full. You see the difference in size between these two loads. This was the micro dose flattened under the capsule. It looks like I could get like 7 or 8 of those over here. So
Wow.
oh,
Oh,
so
much
see
better.
if 10 is high school, then I would say
Oh my god.
6.5, given I'm usually riding a 3 or 4. I don't remember last time I had a 9 or 10.
Shit, fuck.
Fuck on, man. Shit, fuck that stuff, bro.
Holy shit, fuck that stuff.
Fuck it.
I like sneezed and coughed and farted all at the same time. That was great.
Oh. Ay. Darren, if you pick this thing up, man, let us know what you think, dude. That's awesome. Oh, Ploops, the tonic. Oh yeah, we're nowhere near that stupidity. No, this is a manageable, very pleasant high. I mean, it's convection, man, so it's pretty heady. Like I'm not feeling dopey or slow. I just fucking feel high.
Not leaking?
I like that, the convection high. It's nice to have it in a portable like that.
Oh yeah.
It's a nice even cook all the way through. Like there's a lot to like about this vape, actually. I'm sure after a while we can come up with some things that we don't like, but I can list a lot of things that I like about it right now. So this is solid, man. I'm impressed. Fucker. Yeah, it looks like you can take the top lid off, and I'll bet that's where you can get into the heater if you need to. But they still let you change it.
I wish I would have snuck this thing into the Korn concert on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
That would have been amazing.
They just snagged it for alcohol. It looks like a flask.
Maybe they were pretty loose, dude. I threw this in the basket with my keys and my phone and my wallet, and they didn't look at it at all.
What they do with that then?
Huh?
I wonder what they do with that. I mean, I always like pass these off as power banks.
Yeah, if I had a USB cable plugged into it and wrapped around it,
yeah,
I think maybe, like it's a phone charger, dude, or it's a camera charger, because fucking Korn open arena, everybody was shooting video. They were renting chargers there at the arena.
Shit,
my neck is still sore from that show, by the way.
Wow, that was like a week ago too. Wow.
Yeah,
my man
6
is
days
so.
ago. I'm old now.
Yeah, my man's so, man.
I also practiced my fucking karate in the living room for 30 minutes the other day. I think I made it worse.
Yeah. I feel you, man. Oh my gosh, do we have any more bowls we should do on this thing? Oh, it comes with a funnel too, a little loading funnel. That's pretty dope. That thing slips on here.
Yeah, it came with a bunch of stuff, man. I love that it came with the little screens to hold in balls to make your own ball stem.
Right, here's a bunch of rubies that came with. So those are what I put in here to cool the glass stem. And yeah, the water pipe adapter you've seen us use, the bubbler you've seen us use. Pretty nice brush with a metal handle. Couple of different glass mouthpieces. Like I'm using the small, but there's a medium and a large glass mouthpiece in these that you could fill with balls as well. Some extras, screens and O-rings and that kind of boring shit. And then USB-C cable. So all that in the case did we show you the case? Picture the case on the website. It's a small case, holds it all.
You got here?
Yeah, here we go.
It's one of those little guys.
Says
I had it out
Vape.
earlier. I pulled the glass out of it, but I guess I forgot the shot.
That's right. I forgot.
It's got the netting pocket on one side and the zipper net thing on the other. Useful.
Yeah. Don't overpack the left side, and because it's going to press up against the vape on the right side. There's no padding in there, so just think about how you pack it. It's not like you can throw shit in there and just toss it around. You got to pack it correctly. But this is the one that my first bubbler ripped apart. The mouthpiece slipped off when I first got it, and then with this one, I don't want to put any glass in there. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't put any glass in there personally. This is in a plastic tube.
I remember that when you sliced your finger open.
We'll go with these. I'll put all the plastic pieces in here. Have you seen
that
that?
shit's cooked. Man.
Charge cables again.
Temperature 3 rocked it. Just longer. A nice even session. It felt like it still finished at a similar temperature, even at the lower temperature.
Okay, right on, man.
I mean, this is how it feels,
Mm-hmm.
Like it took it just as dark. Nice little vape for the budget friendly, man. Like it's 200 without batteries. Is that what it is? 220.
It's gonna be around 198 with code Troy and Jerry at the Yllvape site without batteries. And they're not going to sell you batteries because they want to include the batteries, but it fucks with the shipping issues. So they're going, hey man, just get your own batteries. And a lot of people kind of, I mean, it's an inconvenience, but the enthusiasts like that. Like I went out and I just mean, I went, cool. I got some really good VT6s here, and I grabbed those. And now I've got another good pair of batteries in here. It's like I got tons of good batteries. I don't need fucking charge me more for something I got laying around the house.
Sure. Yeah, I know. I always have a ton of batteries, but then when it comes in and it's like, oh, this is going to be one of those situations where you want to keep like a paired set. Like since you're running 2 batteries, you kind of want to keep them together. You don't want to be using 10 different batteries and always cycling them around. As far as I know, it's better to keep them married.
Always and charge them at the same time. All that. Just treat them as one, basically.
Yeah. So I went out and got 2 new batteries for it. That way they're like, here's the batteries for this vape.
Yeah, well, actually, I have because there were times when I was testing different types of batteries that I have them in pairs, and they've been through the exact same torture in vapes. So I'm kind of like, I can keep them until I use one and not the other. If I use them always together in the same, doesn't have to be the same vape, but then they're all undergoing the same stress. Then I can move them from vape to vape, and that's helpful. But it's definitely good if you can dedicate them to your vape and just let them do their thing.
I need to go through my batteries and figure out which ones are good and which ones are bad. I've got like a decade's worth of 18650s in my collection at this point now. Some of them have vented. Some of them have like they're all corroded and fucked up. And I'm like, oh, I need to throw this one away. But you can't just throw them away. You gotta like throw them away in like a special battery box or something.
With you. Oh, that sucks that they were venting though. Well, this is dope, man. I'm digging. I dig what I see.
Yeah,
was there anything else we wanted to cover up here, man? Let me take a peek up. I don't know what the heat up time is, but you saw us use it on the show, and we didn't speed it up. It felt like a minute and a half or so to get to the top temperature.
Yeah, it's not fast. Like, because I even got confused. I'm like, is it fucking heating up? I want to make sure. But yeah, it's not super fast. I think it's like a minute or 45 seconds, 30 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds okay. Right on. Battery life, I have not run it through a thing. At this temperature, like, hang on. It was full when I started tonight, and it's at 80% right now. And you've seen I've had 4 or 5 bowls, so
yeah,
then you get probably not.
Here's the thing. This thing's a fucking badass motherfucking portable. And we're gonna have to compare it with a whole bunch of other portables in the future. So
Yeah.
this isn't the last. This isn't the last you're gonna see of the Angus Enhanced
True.
here.
True.
So we got plenty of time to figure out all those technical specifics and how they compare.
True. I'm going to just run through a couple of things we have here to finish our checklist.
Yeah.
Troy, talk to us about Boro versus rubies.
This is rubies in it, right? The Angus Enhanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that superior to just quartz Boro balls?
Yeah, I mean, that's how we basically got here in the ball vape evolution, with building ball vapes. At some point, I forget which ball vape or which ball vapes were dominant in that era, but I believe it was the Terp Torch. Like, I remember the Terp Torch was the vape that it was easy to demonstrate.
Yes.
This simple difference between Boro or quartz balls and ruby balls, because it was a single layer of balls around a rod. It wasn't a whole head of balls. It was just a single layer along that rod. And it was like, if you switch to ruby, you can't run at 700 anymore. You got to drop it down to like 590. Otherwise, you're going to combust. If you run those same temperatures that you were running with Boro when you switch to ruby, your shit's going to be so hot that it's going to combust. It just throws that much more heat. And as we tested different ball vapes with different balls, especially switching between quartz, ruby, and Boro, the differences were pretty much consistent. Although there were anomalies. There were vapes where it's like, you switch it to ruby and you gotta raise the temperature to get the same performance. I don't fully understand some of those things, but for the most part, yeah, rubies. By the way, Mini Nail is even gone to ruby. Now they're offering like a ruby upgrade for their flower wand.
Oh. What so okay, so it sounds like you maybe have a lower power consumption, but what does it do perceptibly, like to my hit, to my session, to switch to rubies? What is there noticeable in the hit?
Yeah, it's a lot more vapor. It's quicker to vapor, so the vapor will start sooner in your hit with ruby. Ruby puts out heat more quickly, more effectively.
Fucking out. All right. Okay. So less work, bigger extraction.
Less work, better flavor.
Better flavor, huh? Right on. Cool. All right.
And I think it's interesting, like ball material, like in the ball vape space where people have multiple ball vapes now.
Yeah.
The ball materials and the ball vape heads have become like tuner cars. Like, you're not just getting a fast car. You're not just getting a car to drive around. You're getting a car that you can fuck with, changing the transmission and changing the gearbox and putting a different blow off valve in there and putting a turbo and a supercharger and tuning the suspension. That's what these vapes have become with all of these ball materials. Like, people are swapping out their rubies with the zirconias and the diamondiums and all of these high, like the people are using SICK now. There's all these different balls, and it gives users a playground. Like, here's an arena of all these different things that I could fuck with my vaporizer. It's the perfect hobby for stoners who need things to do and men who need shit to fuck with. Honestly, it's like guns, but for weed nerds. Really.
Ball vapes, guns for weed nerds. That's fucking awesome. There's your campaign slogan right there. That's great.
It's so fun. I mean, we've been doing it for so many years now that our perspective is so rooted that that's all we see. You know, like it's like that comic of the fish. You know, like what's water? The fish doesn't fucking know what water is because water is just all around it. It's like that for us, all the fuckery, but to others when they see it, that's what I've learned when I've been trying to explain these vapes and differences between these things as I share them, and they're looking at me like I'm autistic and presenting my pet rocks. You know, seriously, like the way that we can tune these things is really neat, and it's an opportunity for more people to like build businesses into it. Like there's people selling these balls. There's people in the community building micro businesses, selling balls on Etsy or here in the community. Like they build a domain and now they're selling balls. Some of them are selling vapes now. It's like the little nuances of the vape geekery of the ball vape movement is like spurring new business, and it's beautiful.
I like that. Dope. Thank you. That was a great answer.
I'm fucking stoned. I don't know. I was just rambling.
Awesome.
What's going on?
You're great, man. Pocketability for this thing. Depends on the mouthpiece, you know. Like the way Troy has it, you're not pocketing that. The way I have it.
Not with this.
Now you take this out and you put it in the plastic case it came with, and then you can throw those in your pocket. I'm fine with these glass things in the plastic case. So in that case, it's a little smaller than a Mighty, but with a separate glass stem and a plastic case. So same issue as a riser.
I go pocket with this, but depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm walking around the house, yeah, pocket. If I'm going to the car, maybe pocket, but I probably pull it out and manhandle it when needed because I don't want it flexing and breaking the glass stem. Or I might just take out the stem completely.
That's what I'm saying. Put the stem in the plastic case that came with, and then like this is the case that mine came in, this little shorty. I just had the beads in it; they weren't in there. So this plus the vape can go in your pocket, and then the case the stem will go in here. That's not bad for the pocket. I could live with that, and that's not going to break and fuck up anything. So I like that.
I want a nipple stem. I guess the globe stem from the Planet of the Vapes stuff will fit here. Yeah.
Yeah, you could try the globe glass stem and see if that was cool enough.
Okay.
It's good with a Gordito. I put a Gordito on here. You could put your Curve Mini bubbler on there, whichever one you have around, and that shit on here. That's a real good hit right there. So I was real happy with that. You got one of just throw a piece of glass on there, man. It'll work out great.
Yeah, I have those. I'll have to use those. I'm gonna be using this thing for sure. So I'm gonna see how it travels. I want to try to limit my ball vape usage to only a couple nights per week, which means I'm gonna force myself to search out for more satisfaction from portables, which is nice timing for the Angus Enhanced.
True. I agree, man. That was a good hit. Like that bubbler, this bubbler on that Angus, that's what I call a liberator. That's one of those vapes that's portable but hits well enough to make me feel like I'm at my desk. And so I can walk around the house with it, or just, I can leave the lounge with something that's still going to punch me in the face.
I need to
love
try
it.
that with high temp.
That
Not right
bubbler
now.
on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. I think you'll live there, bro.
Yeah. Well, we'll sample it. My dog's scratching at my door though, so I'll probably need to sample it later.
It's cool. We've been at 2 hours and
Yeah.
checklist is done. So
Basically, when he's scratching at the door, it means that my wife has given up on entertaining him long enough
Dex.
to keep him from annoying me.
Yeah. Dex, that's cute. All right. Well, we'll let you go play with Dex, and I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight, man. It's been a lot of fun. Don't forget, next week we're going to be back with Christoph. Right? Did I get that right? Where that's who's coming? And
Yeah.
we'll have him on well, it's been a while since we've had a guest, so I'm really excited. You saw the video we had before. We had a good time with him. We're gonna do more of that.
Yeah. So if you're not familiar with him, search him out. Kraut Cloud. That's Kraut, like the German sauerkraut. Or look back on one of our previous videos. There's a pre-sesh video with Jerry, me, and Christoph. Really good video. Really fun sesh with him. And he wasn't expecting us to record it and publish it. And honestly, we only record those pre-sessions just in case they're good and entertaining. And this one was. So we decided to publish it and go enjoy it if you want to. If not, you're gonna see him live with us next Friday. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. We're trying to get to 15,000. Thank you for watching. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thanks. It's been a good time.
Those thumbs up buttons and all that good shit. I can't find the button, Jerry.
Want me to do it?
Yeah, you can do it.
All right. Ciao,
Peace.
guys.